Salute, salute, my fam, David Johnson. Salute, 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 salute. What's going on, fam? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Um, I'm back to the, I'm back to my old self again. Um, I had to take some time and reflect on some of the things that was going on, and like I said, David. I salute to you because you told me one thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start cleaning house on my page and on my channel because I'm just tired of the negativity. Uh, Negativity, man, with me, it drains you, and I don't want to be drained no more. I'll be honest with you, I don't want to be drained no more, and I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet up here, and keep doing what I'm doing. If they want to go with that drama and they miss all the time, that's on them. I told a lot of people who I'm down with, who I'm gonna rock with. So that's me. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna keep it moving. They could ask me to come on their page and jump on their link and all this. I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't do me no good, and it doesn't do anybody else no good. It's just a bunch of drama that's going on and on and on. And I had made a video yesterday before I went to work, and I apologize to keep change. And but like you said earlier, man, you can't talk to people that don't want to listen. So David, I salute to you, my brother, for just keeping my head in the right place and going forward. I mean, it is what it is between me and Cornbread. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with this young man. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with none of those people over there that they said I did wrong and I'm wrong for this or wrong for that because yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I basically want to come out here and do today to clean a little house and get a lot of things out in the open, and and just keep moving, man. Because it's just too much negativity going on in the world. It's too much shit going on in the world for me as a man myself to put myself indulging myself into that nonsense that stuff that it's not even moving forward in life. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger things out here that we can be talking about the same old stuff over and over and over again. It's like it's a broken record. And like I said, to salute to you for just telling me, Shabazz, man, listen, this is not who you are, and things like that. You need to get back to some positive messages and keep yourself away from that crazy mess up that got going on that side. And that's what I'm doing today. Like I said, I really don't want to be. I want to clean house, and I'm going to have to clean house, David, because once you start giving people the rich and everything, they think they have power over you, and I don't want that. So if if I if any of my Mars up here today, like Miss Cynthia or whoever, feel like that I was wrong for doing what I'm doing, that's fine. You always can turn to your rich because it's a brand new day with me, and I don't have time for that anymore. Like I said, the situation with me and Cornbread, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the brother can go on about his life. I can go on about my life. We just kind of we don't even have to speak to each other no more, and that's real talk. I'm not gonna keep. I said what I said, and I meant that. I stand on my word. And for the brother to do me like that, fine. You know what I mean? He can have the little platform that he got called Freaky Friday. He can have all that. He can have whatever he want to do, whatever he want to say. He can have that. He want to run with them people, let him run with the people because in the long run, he's gonna see that some of these people that are on his page that are, you know what I'm saying, telling him these things, they ain't right for him. But he has to find that out on his own. And so we're gonna move forward with that. We're gonna try to go back in the positive direction, and we're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, help these kids, help these communities, and just build up my own channel. You know what I'm saying? I got to build my own channel from the scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna lose a lot of Mars. I'm gonna take out a lot of people that's sub to me. I'm gonna sub to them, and I just want to, like I said, I don't care if I don't have a 10 subs, one mod, and David, I'll let you be a mod, one of my mods. If you see anybody in the chat that, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting the chat or disrespecting me, I would like for you to boot them out quick, fast, and a hurry, sir, because I don't have time for that anymore. I'm 44 years old. I'm an ex-military guy, and I let my own self get caught in that mess. You know what I mean? I let my own self, you know what I'm saying, stoop down to their level. I let my own self I let my own self go back and forth with these guys that these guys don't even mean me no good. And big shouts out to Ears to the Streets, big shouts out to Sister T, big shouts out to Queen Regina, big shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna ride with them to the wheels fall off. I don't have to be on their panel. I don't have to be on their page, but I'm listening to their messages. And sometimes in life you got to go back where you started from, and you got to see why is it that these people are so against this man and against these women like that. And so, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get back to this positive message like I had been doing. And I let things, like I said before, I let things drag me away from it. I let things drag me away from it. I let people get out of my skin. I let people say anything they want to say about my wife and everything. And with that situation, man, I have to laugh and keep it moving, man, because life is more important than what somebody says about you. I mean, those are words what people saying. Those are words what people calling me names. Those are words what people just trying to bash my name, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I am still a man. I am still living, and I still got to take care of my kids. So those are words. They can't reach out and touch me if they want to. They can't do nothing for me, and that's where we're gonna end it at. And like I said, I'm not gonna come up here and apologize to nobody for what I did. I did it out of my own way or my trying to clearing up this YouTube streets or being on a positive way. And I'm gonna keep it moving. Like I said, that brother has nothing to say to me. I'm not gonna apologize to that brother. I'm not gonna even go to his channel, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Like I said, I don't care if I don't have a, you know what I'm saying, one or two subs. I don't care if I don't have a one or two views. Long as my message get to one of these kids or one to these parents, I have done my due diligence in this world today. So that's where I'm on this morning, and that's what I'm gonna stay on. I don't give a damn if they come at me like not going up. You can come at me. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be the bigger person and just get off your page. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna respond to y'all. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, stoop myself down to y'all level anymore because that's what y'all want me to do. Y'all want to find a way to, oh, Shabazz did it, Shabazz lied, Shabazz said it. If that's what you feel, that's what you feel. But I know the truth. Only person know the truth is me and Allah. And David, I salute you, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and we're gonna get this thing off the start. Y'all, everybody, so two people in here. Y'all see my title. I know I swore that came on at 12, but 12 o'clock, I wasn't gonna be around. I had to do some things with my wife today at the bank. So you know what I'm saying? That's another thing we got to worry about. But my thing is I'm still trying to learn how to drop this link, man. I'm still trying to learn how to drop this link. I did. I went over YouTube this morning and tried to figure it out, but I would get to the point that I can, you know what I'm saying, can learn how to drop the right. I know, David. I don't have to apologize to nobody, man. I'm not gonna apologize to nobody because it's nonsense. And so, but like I said, I went to YouTube this morning and tried to figure out how to drop the link on my page, and I'm learning. That's the only thing I say. I'm not. This is my first time being on YouTube, and you know what I'm saying. Not my first time, but you know what I'm saying. A while I've been on YouTube for a month, and I should know how to drop the link by now. But you know, sometimes it takes a little. Sometimes it takes people a little longer than other people to figure out computers and stuff like that. But I'm gonna learn how to get this thing up and started. You know what I'm saying, the right way. I'm gonna learn how to drop the link. I'm gonna learn how to invite people, and we're gonna go on from there. You know what I'm saying. I will be doing a little house cleaning today. So if anybody comes up here with a negative thing, a negative, want to start some mess, David, you have my full authority to kick them out and on sub, let them on sub for me, and I'm fine with that, my brother, because enough is enough, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna come up here and apologize to something I know is true in my heart, and you want me to apologize because you feel like, oh, I'm wrong, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So whatever. If you feel that way, you feel that way. You got to keep it moving because, like I said, it's a food shortage, it's a clothes shortage, it's a water shortage. People are homeless, kids are homeless. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world that we're not even concerned about, but we're concerned about what somebody said or what somebody did. And they love that mess. They can have that mess. I don't want that mess because that stuff they ain't doing but bringing me down. Bringing, you know what I'm saying? It's not helping me. It's bringing me down. It's caused me to lose sleepless nights. It's caused me to wonder, like, damn, did I do the right thing, or did I say the right thing? And I had to talk to God this morning before I got up, and He like, you did what you did, let it go. You said what you said, let it go. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it. Now I want you to get back on your positive message. I don't give a damn if you don't have but one view in there, two subs. You get on your positive message, because one of these days, this message is going to reach a child or a person that's really struggling. And I just want to say that. And let's get this thing off and started, man. Because like I said, I was gonna come up here at 12, but I can't because I got some business to take care of with the bank. So y'all see the title. It's self-explanatory. Why are we losing so many kids, especially black men, to these streets, gangs, drugs, and violence? And I'm just gonna say what I want to say. If anybody want to have a question about it, if anybody want to have an answer, you can put your answer down there. Yeah, David, let them do that. Let them do that, because at the end of the day, man, they all gonna see what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Like Sister T said and Queen Regina, they're done with that. They're past that. They want to do something more than just talk about negative stuff all the time. They want to get to the bottom line of some stuff, and they want to make a positive way. They want to make a positive change. So, me being a positive person, I always have been a positive person, but like I said, I let a lot of stuff drag me away from the positive message. I let a lot of, you know what I'm saying, sexual acts drive me from my positive thoughts. I let a guy get on my skin that I know that he couldn't get on my skin because of a content that he stole from mine, or idea that he stole from me, not mine, but idea he stole from me. I let him get. I let him see. My thing was with that was me and him knew that we was gonna start that Freaky Friday thing, and for him just take it under his way and say, well, I want to do it my way. You had your chance, let me do it my way. And even though he texts me, and like I told him, I don't get out too late, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. But he took it, and you know what I'm saying, he put his own twist to it, and he stole it, basically stole it. So, you know what I mean? He can have that, because there's a lot of more content out there besides just Freaky Friday. You know what I mean? I'm coming up with some ideas right now to, you know what I'm saying, to get some more greater content than that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be someone that's like, oh, we ain't doing Freaky Friday no more. I mean, I can come up with some better, like some trivia content, or some Black history content, or you know what I'm saying, or some educational content. It's more stuff out there just besides Freaky Friday. If he want that little segment way, he can have it. If it's gonna grow his channel, he can have it. I'm not worried about how many views or likes I get or how many subs I get, because a lot of people came on my channel yesterday. And David, like I said, once again, brother, I salute you for, you know what I'm saying, at least having my back and say what you said. One of these guys was like, oh, you mad because Cornbread channel is growing. You mad because Cornbread got more likes than you and got more subs than you. And I said to myself, it is just subs. It is just subs. He just got subs. It's just likes. It's just people that's coming over to his page. That is fine with me, because I don't live my life based on subs, and I don't live my life based on likes. I don't base my life on how many people I can get on my page, and when can I get monetized and all this. I don't have to do a 3 and 4 hour live to get my point across. I don't have to do a 5 or 6 live to, you know what I'm saying, to get the views I need. You know what I mean? That is not me. I don't care about views. I don't care about likes. I don't care if you sub to my page. But if you have sub to my page, you are going to respect my page. You know what I mean? You're going to respect my channel. I don't care if we got beef from got them here to here. Come over on my page and say something positive. If you don't have nothing to say positive, don't even come on my page. You know what I mean? Don't even come over this way. Stay on that other side with all that negative stuff. Y'all do that around about 11, 12 o'clock at night. I don't have to do that. Right. I know I'm gonna get the supporters. I'm not worrying about that. That's one thing I don't worry about, David, is supporters. That's what they worry about. They worry about supporters. They worry about is your page growing. They worry about you stand on YouTube for 3 and 4 hours a night talking about the same old stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, they stay on YouTube with the same old stuff over and over again. Staying on YouTube for 3 and 4 hours, that lets me know that they don't have a job. They don't have nothing to do in the morning. Who stays on YouTube 3 or 4 hours a night talking about the same stuff? That means you don't have a job, you don't have a life. Only thing in your life is YouTube. So I just want to get that out in the open. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. I'm not gonna apologize to nobody. I did all my apologies yesterday, even though I ain't apologized to her, and I'm not gonna apologize to her. That is water under the bridge. That's on them. Their page ain't growing. Their page ain't growing. You know what I mean? So that's on them. And like I said, for keep the change. I am sorry. I said my apologies. My apologies to you yesterday. You didn't want to accept it. So me and you, sister, we have to keep moving. You have to do your own thing. I have to do my own thing. You know what I mean? For Will T. Sheldon, bro, you coming into stuff that you don't have no business dealing with because you ride with cornbread. So you feel like, okay, I gotta have cornbread, Brett, because he's saying something about cornbread. I don't get that. I really don't get that. You sticking your nose in something you don't have nothing to do with. I don't know you. You never been on my page. Only time I know you was on Pro 901 page, and you said you wanted to battle me. See, between then and now, bro, you have an animosity towards me or something, and I don't get that, sir. I don't even know you. I don't even talk to you. My thing was this, and I keep saying it. This is between me and Mr. Cornbread. Everybody else needs to stay out of it. This has nothing to do with SIDS. This has nothing to do with Pro 901. This has to do nothing with Keep the Change. This has nothing to do with nobody but me and Cornbread. Well, Jay, like I said, and I keep telling y'all this, they have a message. They have a message. Sometimes sometimes they Queen. Now, this is what Sister T, I see what Sister T is doing. This is what Sister T is. She's trying to get down to the bottom line of everything. She's trying to do a positive thing on her panel and talk about the situation. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. And I understand sometimes I understand what Kwame is doing. I understand what Queen Regina is doing. I understand what Sister T is doing. They're trying to move away from the negative side and bring something positive. They're trying to bring everybody together. Well, this is my thing. This is my thing, Jay. I'm glad you coming here. Salute to you, my brother. This is my thing. You said only reason the other people said something was because you added them in this. Okay, so we ain't gonna get into that, Jay. We ain't gonna get into that. I said my piece on that. I said my last respects on that. And if that's how you feel, that is your opinion. But I have already said what I want to say about that, sir. I don't want to have this on my page anymore. I don't want to have this, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reinfect myself. I'm trying to rebuild my brand. I'm trying to regrow my page. And stuff like this, when people come up here and say, well, because I brought them into it, they was already into it, sir. They was already into it. That's if that's what KB want to do, sir. That's what KB want to do. I'm still gonna follow that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be there with that man because sometimes that lots of times that man have a good message. But y'all don't want to see the man good message. Y'all want to see what he's portraying as a bad side. I have no problem with Kwame Brown. I watched some of Kwame Brown's stats yesterday on YouTube, and the guy was a great basketball player. So I respect that man for what he's doing. I respect Sister T what she's doing. I respect Queen Regina what she's doing. These people are trying to move away from the negative shit, and y'all keep coming back with the same old stuff. Once again, Jay, I would not have that on my page, sir. If you want to talk about that, you can talk about that on somebody else's page. But right now, Jay, sir, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout because I just gave you a warning, sir. I just gave you a warning that listen, this is not the page for that. So, okay, Jay. So if you say I'm lying, but I'm putting your ass in timeout though. Jay is no longer here because, like I said, this is not the place for that. Like I say, I don't care if he get mad at me. Say, well, Shabazz blocked me because of what I said. Now I'm blocking you because, sir, I just told you, sir, this is not the place for that. If you want to be negative and you want to always bring up old shit that happened 3 or 4 days ago, you stay on that with that. You stay on over there with that, sir. I'm not going to get into that with that. So that's when you have been blocked, sir. And next time you'll learn that who I am, that I don't have time for messing shit. You know what I mean? KB is whatever KB does, KB does. You know what I mean? If KB go out here and jump off the goddamn building, that's what he wanting to do. I'm not gonna try to put that man down because of what that man is trying to do. I'm not gonna do that. So that's when you have been blocked, sir. But let's get to the main the meat and potatoes of this because I'm not gonna deal with that. That's what he wanted. He wanted me to keep going back and forth with him. Well, people say he's saying the same old stuff over and over again. People saying you brought okay, can't start the rain. Good morning. What are you lying about today? I'm not lying about nothing. I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't got started for people coming over here and saying I'm lying about something. I'm not. If y'all read the title, y'all can see what I'm all about. Read the title, people. It's not that hard. Read the title. That's all they is. That's all these. What I'm lying about now. Okay, there's another one. Time for you to go to, sir. Block. David Johnson. I'm cleaning the house, bro. That's two of them. Let's get some more haters up here. I always got a block button for everybody. I got a block button for everybody. I know they're trying to bully, but hey, guess what? That's when they got a block button. That's when I got a block button. That's all they're trying to do. They trying to listen. This is what they trying to do. They trying to involve their stuff in something they don't have nothing to do with. They trying to involve themselves in something that they don't have a recollection of what's going on. So that's when they say stuff like that. They watch the other negative comments other people's page and they jump into shit. You know what I mean? How can you jump into something you have no recollection of what's going on? You know what I mean? And that's what I don't understand. You got a lot of haters out here. You got a lot of people out here just jumping into shit. You're going to jump in some shit one day and you ain't going to come back out of it. Y'all better learn how to start jumping into shit and know the facts before you jump into some shit. You know what I mean? That's when I got a block button. I can do a lot of blocking. So if you come with some negative stuff, you will be blocked. Simple as that. It's no hard feelings. It's just simply is you're gonna be blocked. You're gonna be off my page. But my thing is, man, let's get to this title, man, because we don't have enough of that. David, if you see anybody else with some negative stuff, boot that ass out of here. Do me a favor, boot that ass, get that ass out of here, because I run block two people. I don't mind blocking nobody else. So that's my thing. I want to know why is it so. I want to know why are we losing so many black youth to these streets and to these gangs and to homeless and stuff like that. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to talk about today. And I have seen a lot of stuff that's going on, and I'm just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and I don't care who will like it. I have seen a lot of homeless kids, a lot of youth that's out on these streets and don't have a place to go. They might have a place to go, but they just don't want to go there. Sure, barbershop, you can have your own opinion. The barbershop, yeah, you can have your own opinion. That's what my page is about. You can have your own opinion, but I don't want nobody to keep coming up with stuff saying about 3 or 4 days ago. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no stuff about 3 and 4 days ago. I said my piece on it. I said what I said, and I left it alone. I'm on another realm in my life. I have to do something positive. I have to say something positive. I have to move in a different direction. I have to move with a different circle. That's what I'm all about. You know what I mean? Anybody who knows me, who on my Facebook page, I have a Facebook page called Shabazz Ali. Y'all can see all the work I have done in the community. Y'all can see all the work I have done, you know what I'm saying, with kids and everything else. And that's what I want to get back to, the barbershop. I appreciate you for coming through. You can have your own opinion about something. Thank you, Jada L. Thank Jada L. Reason they got blocked, man, because they comes with this stuff that happened 3 and 4 days ago. I did some things, I said some things that I knew was true, and me and this young man had a falling out, and we're not gonna be that close. We're not gonna be friends anymore. So it is what it is. But I want to get this message out today, and I want to know why is there so many, you know what I'm saying, young people lost in this world, lost in these streets, lost in these gangs, lost on these drugs, and it seems like no parents are out here trying to uh, re, re, direct them into a positive way. I know there's a lot of stuff that's going on with food shortage, clothes shortage, gas prices is high, and uh, and I want to talk about that. Why are so many young kids are on the streets? You know what I mean? Why are so many young kids? These kids, I seen these kids look like they 12 and 13 years old, and they was coming from a place that I knew was bad for. I knew was bad for. Right. That's true. That's true. I can pin that right there. I can pin that. I can pin it. The barbershop said they lost because older people on YouTube acting the fool. There you go, sir. That's a main fact right there. That is a number one fact right there. We and I can say for myself. I can say for myself, yeah, I was out there acting a fool. I was out there, you know what I'm saying, in some mess. I was out there, you know what I'm saying, not doing what I'm supposed to do as a community leader. You know what I'm saying? Not doing what I do supposed to do as a community activist. I'm supposed to be out there helping these kids, but I'm letting this mess on YouTube bring me down. And I start thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? This is a bunch of mess. And and I let people say something about my wife, which they don't know my wife. I let people say, get on my skin about my kids. They don't even know my kids. And I see myself going back down that same damn road, trying to argue with a goddamn person that don't even know you. You don't even know you. They just see you on YouTube every once in a while. So for the young man who said anything about my wife, all my kids, brother, we forgive you. We know. We forgive you. My wife forgives you. My kids forgive you because my wife did nothing but laugh. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say what he said about my wife because it's just disrespectful. But young man, I forgive you. I knew what you was all about. I know you just try to do that to get me to respond to you. And when you seen that shit wasn't working, and you know that it wasn't gonna get a response from me, you left it alone. But what his situation is he put on this different face, like he got so much going on that he want to be this and want to be that. Sir, that's on you. And like I said, I forgive you, sir. I forgive you for talking about my wife because I'm an upstanding guy. My wife is a my wife is an upstanding woman. She has a job. I have a job. So as long as my family is living, my family is eating, and my family is laying in a comfortable bed at night, you are forgiven, sir. But wow, so many kids. Like I said before, I've seen a lot of kids out in these streets, and it breaks my heart to see a lot of, especially young black boys, being lost in this world, being lost to these streets. You know what I'm saying? Being just out here with no recognition, no education. We got to do better as people. You know what I mean? We got to do better as a community. We got to do better as a city because they always talk about it takes a village to raise kids. They say it takes a village to raise kids, but where's the village at? There's no such thing as a village anymore because the village has gone. The village died when Big Mama died. The village died when, you know what I'm saying, year 2000 came in. You know what I mean? The village died when when the village died, when, you know what I'm saying, when computers came of age, you know what I mean, when cell phone came of age, that's when the village died. Because when they put computers in this world, when they put NBA player smoking on YouTube, and I haven't seen it. The barbershop, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it, but if you can, if you want to send me that, if you want to send me that, my email is alshabazz67@gmail.com. You can send me that, and I will watch it, sir. Um, like I said, the village have gone astray because the age of technology has came in, and we lost our way. We lost our way because the age of technology came in. We forgot about our kids. You know what I'm saying? We forgot about the kids' future. We forgot about uh, taking a couple people in your house and, you know what I'm saying, trying to give them a direction. We put God out a lot of stuff. We let God win on his way because of the age of technology, and that has spoiled a lot of people. That gave people access to other things in the world besides what's really going on. It's the distraction. The government has distracted us from a lot of stuff, and we don't even see that. They put technology out there. They put cell phones out there. They put drugs out there. They put, you know what I'm saying, teen pregnancy out there. They did a lot of stuff to get us away from the village. And like I said, the village is not even here no more. You know what I mean? The village has been gone a while back. There's no big mama. There's no big mama. There's no grandmama. There's nobody. You know what I mean? There's only people that are grandmamas. Grandmama these days are, you know what I'm saying, are 32 and 33. That's a grandma. When I came up in the world, my grandmother was 60 and 70 years old. That was a big mama. Now you got a grandmama. These people are having kids. Yeah, trading and coding can be a great thing too. Trading and coding. We need to get back to trading and coding. And like I said, Big Mama is no longer here. Grandmama is no longer here. Grandmama is in the club now with they 15 and 16-year-old kids. Grandma is smoking with the kids these days. Grandma got her blunt in her mouth too. And grandma ain't about 32, 33 years old. And she still having kids. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. There's no such thing as when I came up. Big Mama was 67 years old or 80 years old. Well, Big Mama was learned, already had learned, and trying to teach us the ways of the world. But now these people don't know the ways of the world. These young people don't know the ways of the world. Only thing they know about is getting a cell phone, getting a pair of Jordans, you know what I'm saying, getting them a blunt, getting them some alcohol, and acting a fool. And we wonder why so many kids are dying in these streets. Because there's no love in the house. There's no love in the house anymore. You know what I mean? We all see that. There's no love. You know what love, when I came up, you know what love was? Love was when my grandma told me, boy, you better make it home before the lights come on. And I ain't know what the hell she meant by that. So one night I came home after the lights came on, and I got my ass tore from my grandma, my daddy. And then if I acted out outside of that, and my grandma wasn't home or my daddy wasn't home, the neighbors would have told your ass up. And there's nothing your grandma would have said about it because you out here disrespecting everybody. You out here acting like a damn fool, and you should be home somewhere. But the barbershop, I'm be honest with you. I smoke a little marijuana every once in a while, but I don't do it on a daily basis. You know what I mean? I don't do it on a daily basis. You know, I know they said, yeah, Granny did it out of love, man. Granny did it out of love because that was always a grandma. There was always a grandma out there. There's no grandma out there in these worlds these days. Like I said, grandma now is 32 and 33 years old. You know what I mean? Grandma in the club with the 15 and 16-year-old. Grandma's out there drinking with them. Grandma out there trying to be their friends instead of grandma, you know what I'm saying? Grandma out there trying to be their friends. Then you trying to be your kids' friend. Be your kids' parents. You know what I mean? Be parents these days. Ain't no parents. Ain't no real parents these days. You know what I mean? These kids are running over the parents. But we wonder why we get a phone call every night and say your child has been put in jail or your child is dead. Then we want to sit right here and cry. No, you could have got there when the child came out your belly. You should start showing these kids what is all about this world. Don't wait till they 12 and 13 years old and you know what I'm saying and try to teach them then. It's too late to try to teach them then because they got their own mindset. They want these high price clothes. They want these high price shoes. They want these high price, you know what I'm saying, laptops and phones and watches, and we give it to them. You know, we give it to them just to keep them out of our hair. Just to keep them out of our. That's what we do. You know, we want to say that you know what I'm saying. I love my daughter. I love my son, but at the same time, your son and your daughter's out here running amok in these streets, and you don't know what the hell's going on because you're not paying attention to your child. You're not paying attention to your child. Your child is running you. How can you let a 12 and 13-year-old child run you and you paying all the damn bills? And I don't get that. Because you know one thing that's in this world that we missing too? We're missing a lot of black fathers that's in the household. The government got it that, oh, he can't stay with you because we got you on Section 8. We give you food stamps every month. So you can't have no man staying with you. But darn, this woman's trying to raise a goddamn boy to become a man. A woman cannot raise a boy to become a man. You know what I mean? It starts at the house. It's always gonna start at the house. But we lost that. We lost that everything's supposed to start in the house. But do we go and sit to the dinner table with our own kids? You know what I mean? Do we go and say go to PTA meetings for these schools? Do we get up in the morning and say try, you know what I'm saying, when your child leaves out, do you tell your child you love them, you want to make sure they have a great day? Do we do that? No, because we are so stuck on what the world is giving us. We are so stuck on what the world can do for us. You know what I mean? And it's time for us to take back over this world. It's time for us to take back over our community. It's time for us to take back over our kids. Don't let your kids run you. You run your kids. I tell my kids all the time, boy, I brought you in this world and I can take your black ass out. I wish one of my child was, you know what I'm saying, disrespect me or, you know what I'm saying, think they big and badass and I'm paying all the bills. I'm making sure you have clothes on your back. I'm making sure you have food in your mouth and you want to sit right here and disrespect me because you think your ass grown? If your ass grown, you need to get out and get a damn job. Help me pay for some of these damn bills. You know what I mean? And he look at me like, I ain't ready for that. I know you ain't ready for that. So you need to sit your happy ass down in that corner, get a book, and read something. You know what I mean? Nah, man, off the hand. That's what I'm saying. We got to get back to the way of we got to get back to the way that grandma used to have us. You know what I mean? We got to get back to the way of thinking for our own kids. We got to get back to the way of protecting our kids the right way instead of protecting our kids the wrong way. We give these kids so much in this, huh? I ain't got now, man. We need to get back to the basic principles of life, man. Start worrying about what somebody else doing. You worry about take care of you and your family. You can't worry about the Joneses because the Joneses gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That Jones is gonna be all right. But we gonna worry about our own. We worry about what the next person trying to get. You know what I'm saying? They got the baddest shoes on, so I need to get that. No, you ain't got to spend $300, $400 on a pair of shoes. You spend like $120 on a nice pair of shoes. We ain't got to do that just to make sure our kids like us. It ain't about our kids like us. We supposed to be parents. That's what we supposed to be. We supposed to put that belt down every once in a while. We don't forgot about the. We don't forgot about the belt. Now it's not even a belt. It's not even a belt anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's basically now, you know what I'm saying? They look at you and you look at them and they go on about their business. And when they get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? When they get in trouble or get a phone call from the coroner that your child like this, my child was never like that. But at the same time, you don't know what your child doing. Definitely, you got to take some responsibility as a parent and find out what your child doing every day. You got to find out, do they have it homework? You know what I'm saying? When the next PTA meeting at? You know what I'm saying? When can I come to the school to have lunch with my child? We got to start going back to those ways. You know what I'm saying? Those the ways that I was taught. Now I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for every parent, but the way I run my house is totally different. My kids come in, my kids come in for school, and the first thing they do is what? They take their book bags off, they speak. They say, "Hey mama, hey daddy, I got homework, I'm going to do my homework." And that's what they do. My kids just don't come in the house and drop their book bag and out the damn door. No, hell no, I don't play that. Not me. I don't play that. You come in my house and you respect my house. You say, "Good afternoon, how you doing?" If you got any homework, you go ahead and do that homework. You sit to the dinner table and do your homework. You don't go in your room because I take those off the hinges. If any of my kids go in their room and just hide out, I don't know what the fuck going on. Not in my house that I pay bills. No, no, it don't work in my household like that. But it's a lot of parents out here who does that. It's a lot of parents out here who does that. I ain't got time. I just got to work. Shit, I don't work 8 hours a day. Shit, I'm tired. 8 hours? I work 12 hours. And that's 3 days on and 4 days off. 4 days on and 3 days off. I work 12 hours. And I drive a forklift. My wife, she's on the computer every day. So I know she's tired. Plus she's pregnant. So I know she's tired. You know what I mean? But we still find a way. We still find a way to interact with our kids when they come home. You know what I mean? We ain't got but you know what I'm saying? We got a 12-year-old that's in school, and we got an 8-year-old that's in school. You know what I mean? Those two kids, you know what I'm saying, gonna grow up to be somebody. They ain't gonna hang out in these streets. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, get caught influenced with these drugs. I ain't gonna say what they're gonna do when I'm dead and gone, but while I'm around them and while I can see them and while I know I'm breathing, oh, we're gonna teach them right and wrong. You know what I mean? Um, that's a good question on the barbershop. So ask you what's the best way to discipline your kids? What's the best way? Now, I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna say this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The best way is to discipline your kids nowadays is just put a bet on them. You brought these kids in this world. So you tell me the government tells you, oh, you can't spank your kid. How can somebody that don't even know your kids or don't know you tell you can't spank your kid? I didn't say put them bruises on them. I said spank them. I said get that belt and tear that ass up. You ain't gotta beat them with. You ain't gotta whoop them with them clothes. With them clothes off. You can you can whoop them with their clothes on. I ain't say abuse them. I said get that belt or get that switch. Cause back in the day, I used to get hit with goddamn cherry trees, switches, belts, whatever my grandma could pick up, and that taught me how to be a man. I got a lot of war wounds on me from goddamn getting whoopings. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I had to run the damn bed just to escape a whooping because I know I did wrong. But when I got older, I knew what my grandma was trying to tell me. She was like, "Son, this world ain't gonna give you shit. This world can chew you up and spit you out at the same time, and you'll be just like some of these goddamn other kids out here on drugs or strung out on drugs, or you know what I'm saying, disrespect their parents." I never disrespect my grandma, never. Now I might have did some things in school that she wasn't happy about, but I never disrespect my grandma. I never call her them bitches and no hoes. And you don't tell me what to do, and that's where that's why so many kids are lost now because a lot of parents are taking that shit. A lot of parents are, you know what I'm saying, letting that shit go. They don't want to discipline their kids the right way. They want to discipline their kids by giving them a laptop or giving them a phone or, you know what I'm saying, or tell them, well, it's going to be all right, baby. You said you wanted them Jordans, and some of these kids in school these days got C's and D's and E's and F. And we still giving these Jordans. We still giving them iPhones. We still giving them tablets. And they ain't made no effort to get their grades up. But when they stay back a couple times, oh, the teacher did it. The teacher don't like me, mama. The teacher, she said this, and we run out our ass out to the school, don't know what was going on. We run our asses out to the school, don't know what's going on, and first thing we want to do is yell at the teacher. The teacher's there only for what? A couple hours a day? The teacher cannot raise your child. That is your job to raise your child. The teacher is there to, you know what I'm saying, get your child an education. You know what I mean? If a child is being disrespectful for a teacher, send that child to the damn principal office or get that child some discipline. You don't say, I seen where a video was, and I'm gonna show y'all that video later on. I seen where a video was with these two kids was out here, a boy and a girl was out here fighting. The boy was wailing on that girl ass. I mean, beating the hell out of that girl. And ain't nobody step in. The teacher was trying to step in. It was kids holding the teacher back. She trying to push the panic button to get some help in there. And this boy was wailing on this girl ass like nothing going on. And none of no kids tried to step in and help that young lady. But it was on their damn phones recording it to go viral. That's what I'm talking about, people. Our kids are out of order. Our kids are being disrespectful in these schools. But we won't sit around and go to no PTA meeting. We won't sit around and call the teacher or call the principal and see what's going on. You know what I mean? We won't do that as parents. What we want to do is always take the kid side on shit. You know what I mean? We always want to take the kid. You got to listen to the teacher. The teacher's there with your child when you was at work. The teacher's there, you know what I'm saying, trying to give your child an education. But some of these kids are so fucking hard. Here want to be out in these streets, you let them be out in these streets. You got to show them tough love these days. You got to tell them, you want to be out in these streets? Go ahead. Leave my house. Go on out there, stay for a couple of days. And I bet you, before the night ends, you that same child that disrespect you or disrespect that teacher will come back knocking on your door. Mom, I'm sorry. It's cold out this door. Mama, can I come in? I'll do anything you tell me to do. No, but you want to be grown. You want to disrespect me in my household. You want to disrespect the teacher. You stay on out there for a couple more hours. And I promise you, you're going to learn. When they had to go out here in this real world and face life they own, and they know they can't make it without you, they ass will got them opened up. Their eyes will open up. They will say, well, my mama love me. My daddy love me. I'm going back home, and I'm going to respect my mom and daddy. Yeah, the government has taken a lot of stuff out, man. The government has took a lot of stuff out. They tell us we can't spank our own kids. We can't discipline our own kids. And that's why these kids come out, oh, I'm gonna call defense. I tell my children straight up, you gonna do what? I'm gonna call defense. Call defense. I will call defense for you. And when they get there, I'll let them look over my house. I'll let them see you got food in there, you got water, hot and cold water, you got a place to lay your head, you got good clothes. And you say you're gonna call defense on me because I put out a bet on you? Go right ahead. As soon as defense get, I say take him. If he bad enough, take him. If y'all want to lock me up for putting a bet on my own child ass, take me. But at the same time, when I get back home and he's still there, he's gonna get an ass whipped. Cause I ain't scared of defense. I ain't scared of the goddamn DRR, what they call it, DCDSS. I ain't scared of none of them people. Cause them people cannot tell me how to raise my child. That child is a seed of mine. He came out his mama womb, and he gonna respect me and his mama. He gonna respect my household that I'm paying for. He gonna respect the clothes I buy because I'm paying for it. If he want to go out here and be a man of his own, let him go out here and be a man. Get a fucking damn job. Get your own place and you see how it is. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me what I'm talking about. Y'all don't want to hear. Y'all don't want to hear the truth because the truth is right there in our face. The truth is right there. But we want to sit right here and want to talk about negative stuff all the fucking time. And some of our kids, some of our people on YouTube got kids, and these kids are seeing this shit. These kids are seeing this. You think these kids don't know about YouTube? Most of these kids know about YouTube to do what's on YouTube than some of us grown parents. But we'll get up here and we'll call people names. We'll try to put they name in the dirt. We'll try to do all we can to hurt that certain person. When that certain person will only trying to tell you what was right. What was right. When are we gonna go back to coding and trade like KB said? I want KB, if he hear me or he listen to me, I want him to get back on his mission of code and trade. I want KB. I ain't telling you what to do, my brother, because you're grown, you're a 40-year-old man, but brother, we need some more code and trading in these schools. You know what I mean? They don't took out code, they don't took out trading in these schools. When I was going to school, I had workshop, I had wood shop, I had auto mechanics, I had all that when I was going to school. Now these kids don't even know how to change a tire. Now these kids don't even know how to put on a tie. Now these kids don't even know nothing about the oil change. They don't know about the woodwork. They don't they don't know how to. If you break a piece of furniture down, they don't know how to put it back together. Because you know why? The government took all that shit out. The government took all that shit out. Because you know why? The age of technology. Everything now is a push button. You could build furniture in less than goddamn an hour. You could put a tile with a robot now. When we gonna go back to the code and trade? You know what I mean? When we gonna go back to code and trade? You know what I mean? When we gonna teach these kids about trades? You know what I'm saying? Air conditioner work, electricity work. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. These kids are not gonna know nothing because we don't want to take the time out to teach them anything. We'll teach them about the negative bullshit. We'll teach them about, you know what I'm saying, having sex and stuff like that. We'll teach them about, you know what I'm saying, here's an iPhone, or here's an iPad, or here's some Jordans. We can teach them about that. But what we really want to need to teach them about is the world. Why are so many black men and so many black men, black boys, white girls, white boys are missing in this world? Why so many are coming up missing? Why so many are coming up dead? Why so many are, you know what I'm saying, don't have a father figure in their life? That's the message we should be painting these kids' head. But we won't do that as parents. We'll sit around, they'll go in one room, and you'll go in one room, and you won't see each other till the next morning. When you don't even tell these kids that you love them. You know what I mean? You don't even say, I love you. These kids don't even tell the parents these days they love them. They just go on out there and do what they want to do. You know what I mean? When they friends come around, man, bro, your mom talk to you like that? My mom don't talk. I wish a motherfucker would, excuse my French, y'all, but I wish my child would tell me some stuff like that. Boy, knock him down like he going somewhere. We don't want to discipline our kids right these days. We don't. My foundation is called At Risk Youth of Augusta, Georgia. Look at that on Facebook. It's on Facebook, and it shows you what have done so many events in Augusta for these kids. Free barbecues, free book bag gives away. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do for my foundation is free. I don't charge nobody nothing. But I had to start charging before I left Augusta. You know what I mean? I'm trying to start my foundation line. That's where I'm from now. That's where I live at now. I still got the foundation in Augusta. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get up a basketball team in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm trying to bring an impact to these kids' life, to let these kids know that, hey man, it's somebody here that loves you. If you ain't got love at the house, I'm someone that I love you. And I'll do anything in my power to keep you on a straight and narrow path in life. I'm tired of seeing these kids out here, 12 and 13-year-old, killing each other. I'm tired of seeing these kids out here strung out on drugs. I'm tired of seeing these kids out here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But like I said, I'm tired out here seeing these kids strung out on drugs. I'm tired of seeing early teen pregnancies with these young ladies. I'm tired of seeing these homeless kids out here. We got to do something, y'all. We definitely got to do so. To change the environment of these kids, it's got to start with the parents. It must start with the parents. You know what I mean? It got to start with the parents, y'all. We got to do a better job as parents. We can't just let our kids just up in this world run them up. You know what I'm saying? We can't let our kids just tell us what to do. We can't let our kids do none of that. We got to start putting our own foot down with our own kids. You know what I mean? That's how we gonna change these kids. You know what I mean? But I love y'all, man. I gotta get out of here. My phone is starting to act up. I'll come back again today with another positive message. This been your boy Shabazz Ali with a positive message. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.